everyone, let's welcome Denisha to the Maury Show. Now, Denisha has devoted the last 10 years of her life to her high school sweetheart, Kevin. They moved from Indiana to California to be closer to her family. They had 3 beautiful children together. But, you know, Kevin decided, you know, life was too complicated and they broke up. And briefly he returned home, and during that break, Kevin admits he not only slept with 2 other women, he got both those women pregnant and had children. Guess what? Denisha forgave him. They're back together. But Denisha now fears that Kevin is still living a secret double life across the country. A life you know nothing about. That's your fear.
10 long years I have been with Kevin. We have 3 children, and it's been the most rockiest relationship I have ever been in. Right. I feel like everything that he is doing for the past couple months have been showing me that you don't want this family.
And yet, he's a great father to these 3 kids.
He is. He does everything for our children.
Right.
He does their...
So there are 2 main things you want to find out today. What are they?
I want to find out if there's a possibility that this other woman could have a second child by him.
Oh, the one who he already had a child with.
The one he has a child with.
Actually had 2 women with 2 kids.
Right.
But one of the women you think has another child.
Yes.
And you think it might be Kevin's.
Absolutely.
No, absolutely not.
Take a look at this photo, because I want everybody to see you all have a long relationship together. You still love him?
I'm sorry. I love Kevin so much that everything that he's done between children, cheating, verbal abuse, I still take him back. I still say yes.
I see. Okay. How did you take it when on that break he ended up getting 2 women pregnant?
See, Maury, I found out through Facebook.
Oh, boy.
So...
Do you blame him?
Yeah, I blame him. He's to blame. He did it. That's all on him. It takes 2.
You know what happens? They talk about a break, you know?
We took a break, but we still had a family before you decided to go and be with someone else.
You kind of made sure on your own that those were his kids, didn't you?
Absolutely.
How'd you do that?
They look just like my kids.
Oh, on Facebook, you saw?
Yes, I saw these children. I got messages that I might be pregnant from the other woman. That same day, he called me and he said, I want to tell you before so-and-so tells you this, that she's pregnant. By the way, he said, oh yeah, there's another girl, she's pregnant too.
But you took him back.
I did. But before I did all that, on that same phone call, I dropped to my knees. I cried. I looked at just pregnant pictures. And I felt like, how could you do this?
You think there are other things that are going on that makes you think he's cheating?
Yes, absolutely.
Like what?
We moved to Las Vegas to start a new life. It was about 6-7 months ago. Kevin decided he wanted to work nights. This man decided he would get up early in the morning and take off. Mind you, if you're working nights, you should be working at night. You should be home during the day with your family. He would get up early in the morning. I would see him, he would put his clothes on. He wouldn't brush his teeth. He wouldn't say hi, bye, nothing. He would leave. And he would not come home all day. When I finally saw him at night, he was on the other side of the bed and I saw his back. And his phone is constantly going off, message after message, phone call after phone call. I finally pick up the phone, and it's a girl, and she says, you know what? I knew you would go back to that tramp, that piece of trash. She said, you let me know when you're ready to come back, and I'll be here. Messages.
Did you confront him?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said she's a customer. I worked on her car.
was a
I've washed
customer.
her windows.
A customer.
You know,
Only
it's just a customer.
No strings
She's just
attached
trying to
with
fill your head with
anything
something. She probably
whatsoever.
wants me, but it's nothing.
Okay, what's gonna happen if he fails his test?
It's definitely gonna break my heart. I'm gonna be so upset and pissed, but I gotta let it go.
When was the last time you all were intimate?
We haven't been intimate in at least 7 months.
7 months?
7 months. He don't want me.
Does he need glasses or something?
He doesn't.
Last night, Kevin sat down with our producers. This is what he had to say. Watch this.
I love Denisha with all my heart. She's a beautiful girl. She's kind and determined. But lately, it's like she's been trying to ruin our relationship. I've made my mistakes in the past, but I'm a changed man. My family with Denisha means everything to me, and I will never mess that up. As for this thought saying she has a second baby by me, that's completely ridiculous. Denisha needs to start believing in her man, and not all these strangers causing trouble.
Everybody, here's Kevin.
Kevin.
She says,
Kevin.
she says you don't want to be with her.
That's not true at all, Maury.
Kevin, you hurt me time and time and time again. I don't understand how we could have heart-to-heart conversations over and over, and you say sorry and keep doing the same stuff that you say I'm sorry for. I want to know, do you want this family or not?
Okay, so first of all, anything I apologize for, I don't go back and do it again.
That's a lie.
So in other words,
That's definitely a lie.
This woman who you had a child with, she didn't have another child with you.
No.
Yes, she does. That baby looked like the first baby, and it looks like my baby's. I'm pretty sure that's your baby.
Did you apologize to her for having 2 children with 2 other women?
I did, and I actually told her before the ladies called her and told her.
That was that phone call when he said, let me tell you first that there's these girls pregnant before they tell you. But I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
Okay, so it turns out that one of the children actually isn't even mine. So that was a
Then
a
why
scare.
don't you get a DNA test?
Then the second child.
That would end it all.
The
That
second.
would end it all. Prove it. Prove
Okay.
it.
So the reason why I don't get a DNA test, is because I don't ever get what I want. So why should I continue to give out what y'all want when nobody?
Maury, how selfish is that? We're talking about a human being, a child, a family that you have. Do you not want to put it to an end, or do you want it to keep going?
When you all were living in Vegas and you had a nighttime job, why were you going all day?
Maury, at that part in time of my life, I couldn't stop making money. I had to find it each and everywhere I had to because the situation that we was in, it didn't allow us.
I know people are booing you and everything else, but I want to congratulate you on being a good father. All right?
Thank you.
Do women send messages to you on Facebook, all these graphic messages, all these sexual messages?
I don't know about it. She on my Facebook. She got the password.
It's your
She talking
words
to
in
him.
your Facebook. I just do the peeping. That's it. I don't type nothing. I just go and look as far back as I
Do you
can go.
send naked pictures of yourself out on Facebook?
No, if anybody got a picture of this, it was her.
He is lying. He's definitely lying.
By the way, Denisha, what'd you find in his car?
Well, he bought a car, and I ended up finding some bangles, some little accessories, just hair products. I found some lipstick. And over time, as I was finding these items, I would just throw them out. I'd be like, you know, whatever, forget it. But I started saying, okay, whose is this? I don't own any of this stuff. It's not mine. Don't even try to pass it off to me. He was saying, oh, it's because I bought the car from a female. Or he'd be like, it was in the car already when I got it. I know for a fact. I know you bought this car from a boy.
We're going to find out right now, Denisha, whether it was worthwhile coming to the show. Since getting back together with Denisha, have you ever slept with another woman? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. Is there a possibility that you fathered a second child with one of the women whom you had a child with? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Why didn't you just say that?
I didn't.
You could have said it was a possibility instead of telling me it's been no. There's no way. That's messed up.
Did you sleep with any other woman when you were living in Las Vegas with Denisha and the kids? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Who did you sleep with in Vegas? Where was the girl, wasn't it?
No.
It was the girl texting your phone,
No,
saying
it
you
wasn't.
smashed like 4 times. You've been biting her, baby. It was her.
Since getting back together with Denisha, have you had additional sex with either of the other women you had children with? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
You lied about everything. You lied about everything. You didn't tell the truth about nothing. Lie to me. If it's not good between us, just say that. Say I'm feeling like an idiot and I need to go somewhere else.
We'll be back right after this. Thank you.
I don't understand how we have 3 kids and you keep telling us this is what you want, but you just lied on everything.
I didn't know.
You told me you didn't sleep with that girl. We was in Vegas for a few months and you found somebody to creep with.
No.
That's
I
foul. You don't love me. You don't love our kids. Because the you're doing to me, you're doing to them. And I got to be strong for them. But look what you're doing. It's not right.
You are not the father.